Now you're going to need to be pretty gentle with rolling these. Lots of flour on top, no flour on the bottom. Roll them gently around in your hand. Okay? Then you're going to take your thumb and make an indentation in the bottom one. Okay, sort of pull it apart. And then you're going to put the tête right in on top. Okay? Now what happens with this one is if you don't make that indentation deep enough to sort of pull that well, then what happens is as it proves, it just sort of falls off the top. And then you can't serve it, which is problematic. The other way is to start yourself with a rough round, okay, so you get round shaped. And then you're going to roll it with the side of your palm, using a little bit of flour here. Using the side of your hand. Roll it into this bowling pin shape. Make a depression in the center. Slowly open the depression up. Make a circle. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull the tête up through the center. Right? Now this is my favorite method, and I like it because I don't have to worry about that little bugger rolling off the top. Another method is similar to the second one I just showed you. So make a rough round. Again, as soon as you start to feel it stick to the top of or stick to your hand, it means you need a little bit more flour. Okay, then I'm going to take it and do the same thing. Roll it in that bowling pin shape. And then I'm going to push it down into the palm of my hand while twisting it. Okay? And then we get a similar sort of shape. The problem I feel for me with that one is there's always so much handling that by the time I'm done with it, the dough started to warm up and it sort of begins to lose its shape. The other way we can do this thing is just sort of a rough round out of the shape of a piece of dough and then begin to roll it. You're going to roll it into sort of a little snake shape, keeping the head of the snake back. And then you can tie this into a knot. Now the problem with this one is that I never do a very good job of getting that head round, and I also wind up with this little crease, which isn't my favorite. So again, my favorite method is taking the piece of dough, rolling it into a round, getting it into this kind of bowling pin shape, making a depression in the center. Pulling that open, and then bringing the tête through. Now, we have these regular size tête tins, and we have these ones that are slightly larger. These take 2 pieces of the tin instead of just 1 piece of the tin. Okay, so they're just a little bit larger. Okay?